Archimedes from Syracuse was known as the founder of principles of buoyancy. However, he didn't stop there. One of the most useful machines still our days is the Archimedes screw or screw pump. This machine is historically used for transferring water from a low-lying body into irrigation dishes. It was one of several inventions and discoveries traditionally attributed to Archimedes, and it was found around 2,300 years ago. The machine consists of a screw inside the hollow pipes and can be thought of as an inclined plane wrapped around the cylinder. The screw is turned usually by windmill or by manual labor. As the bottom end of the tube turns, it scoops up a volume of water. This amount of water slides up in the spiral tube as the shaft is turned, until it finally pours out of the top of the tube and feeds the irrigation system. The contact surface between the screw and the pipe does not need to be perfectly watertight because of the relatively large amount of water being scooped at each turn with respect to the angular frequency and angular speed of the screw. Also, water leaking from the top section of the screw leaks into the previous one, and so on, so a sort of mechanical equilibrium is achieved. The screw does not necessarily need to turn inside the casing, but can be allowed to turn with it in one piece. Based on this, there was a similar design of the everyday Greek and Roman water screw, which in contrast to the heavy bronze device with its problematic drive chain has a powerful simplicity. A double or triple helix was built of wood strips around a heavy wooden pole. A cylinder was built around the helix using long narrow boards fastened to the periphery and waterproofed with pitch. Such a design was really easy to be made. This engraving illustrates how a simple Archimedes screw can be made from a flexible tube, such as a garden hose wrapped around the cylinder. Archimedes screw has several uses. It was used for stealing land from under sea level in the Netherlands and other places in the creation of polders. Furthermore, it is used in sewage treatment plants because they cope well with varying rates of flow and with suspended solids. But also in the snowblower or grain elevator is essentially an Archimedes screw. Looking in most present years, this principle is also found in pea escalators, which are Archimedes screws designed to lift fish safely from ponds and transport them to another location. This technology is primarily used at fish hatcheries, where it is desirable to minimize the physical handling of fish. However, ancient Greeks knew how to have fun. Archimedes screw was also used as an entertaining game. Here we can see some riders travel on a cart up the inside of an Archimedes screw. Taking a look in our days, Archimedes screw, for instance, replaced some of the windmills used to drain the polders in Holland. Here's an Archimedes screw seen on a combine. The combine harvester, also known as a thresher, is a machine that combines the task of harvesting, threshing, and cleaning grain crops. The objective is to complete these three processes, which used to be distinct in one pass of the machine over a particular part of the field. The waste straw left behind on the field is the remaining dried stems and leaves of the crop with limited nutrients, which is either chopped and spread on the field or baled for feed and bedding for livestock. However, the major disadvantage is the low mechanical efficiency and needs long time for the transfer. Finally, Archimedes' initial design is still being improved and is still used as a basic idea for many engineering machines. Well, thank you for the time, and I hope you learned something with me today.